So I know you have all been heavily invested in this endeavor of mine this Ramadan, where I'm intentionally cutting weight to lose fat. This is in stark contrast to Ramadans of previous years, where I naturally lost 10 pounds over the month-long fast, much to my utmost dismay. This time I tried to do it in a sustainable way, such that my body doesn't completely atrophy in such an immediate and expeditious fashion. Fasting itself isn't too hard for me anymore, since I've been doing it for over 10 years by this point. I typically wake up a few minutes before the fast begins around dawn, and then no water, food, or other large objects are to enter my esophagus until sunset, when I can break my fast once more. After not eating for nearly 24 hours, I very understandably have quite the appetite and proceed to eat a meal, often in one sitting, that comprises about 2,600 calories and at least 160 grams of protein. Occasionally I would do this in the presence of others and got weird looks, especially when I ordered 7 burgers from McDonald's and ate all of them without pausing right in front of the employees. In any case, my goal was to maintain a moderate deficit of 0 to 500 calories each day, while also getting about 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Regardless of what your diet actually consists of, this is the most sustainable way to lose fat over an extended period of time. I tracked my progress by weighing myself each morning after using the bathroom, getting a reasonably accurate estimate of my daily fasted weight. Putting this into a spreadsheet, I performed a regression analysis where a clear downward trend is visible. Notice that the chart includes lots of brief peaks and troughs. This is completely normal because your body weight can fluctuate by up to around 5 pounds each day due to things like water retention. The R-squared value is 0.451, which indicates that 45% of the observed changes can be attributed to my new diet. That's good enough for me. I also got the regression line equation, which estimates that my average initial body weight was 176 pounds, and by the end of the month went down to 172, a 4-pound decrease. That's 1 pound of mostly fat lost per week, which is exactly what I was going for. Through hours of grueling busy work over one semester, I had no idea that intro statistics would ever prove so useful to me. We Muslims are not allowed to fast during Eid, the day after Ramadan, but since it's customary to fast for an extra 6 days afterward, I'll probably lose another pound by this model. After that though, I'll go back to eating regularly, but still hitting that same calorie and protein goal so I can continue the cut for at least a few more months. As for my visible progress, I've definitely witnessed myself getting smaller physically, most notably my shoulders and chest just aren't as broad as they were before. But on the upside, I do see a lot more definition in my muscles, and my stomach appears flatter. So while I won't look as big with the shirt on, I look way better with it off. This proves to be intensely beneficial to me as someone who takes his shirt off in public approximately 0 times per year. Likewise, I will not be showing you a before and after of myself, so I'll give you some reference photos for your imagination. I was hoping to see a little bit more vascularity than I actually ended up with by the end of the month, namely bicep veins, which supposedly are not insanely hard to get after over 2 years of training. Lo and behold though, no such bicep vein was found. I'm starting to think that my arms don't actually have blood vessels and instead receive oxygen via photosynthesis. I jokingly said I'd end it all if I didn't have bicep veins by the end of Ramadan, but I have too much self-esteem and not enough balls to actually do such a thing. On the bright side, I do have visible shoulder veins now, which is good, I guess. Anyway, I was already going to make an update video for the hell of it, but since the previous one got freaking blessed by the YouTube gods for some reason, I thought I'd give some closure for all the random people who commented on it. Appreciate it, by the way. Thanks for watching.